There's a very dangerous scam going around online. It's called the YouTube rewards system scam. And so if you're looking around online for YouTube rewards system, YouTube rewards app, YouTube rewards to make money, YouTube rewards review, or just YouTube rewards system reviews and complaints, I have information that you're going to want to see, including deepfakes with AI generated audio that's going around as marketing for this. This is all terrible stuff. And big surprise, it's likely coming from Brazil, because I see Portuguese up in the URL. And, you know, it could, other countries speak Portuguese, but this stuff normally comes from Brazil, which would not surprise me if that is the case. So let's hit play on this video here. You can see it claims to be the YouTube rewards website, and it doesn't have anything to do with YouTube. YouTube does not have a YouTube rewards system. This is something that a commenter previously told me they were taken for $24,000 from this scam. This is how it begins. They show you a video that looks something like this.
You probably know me as an actor, a fighter, but today I am here for a completely different reason. YouTube personally invited me to take part in a confidential project, a brand new tool that, according to the New York Times itself, could be the biggest financial revolution of the decade. And I know that might sound like an exaggeration, but hear me out. Anyone, anywhere in the world can use this tool right from their phone to make $150, $300, $800, and even over $1,000 a day just by answering simple questions that help YouTube improve ads from companies like Netflix, Amazon, Coca-Cola, and Apple. And before you start thinking this is just another one of those internet promises, let me tell you something. What you just saw on your screen was not a coincidence. If this video appeared for you, it is because you have been...
I'll tell you why that video appeared for you. It appeared for you, I'm assuming, in a Facebook or Instagram ad, maybe a TikTok ad, something like that, because those advertising platforms, Meta, who owns Facebook and Instagram, or TikTok, or whoever, those advertising platforms accept money from scammers to allow their fraud to thrive. They provide that first step, the ad that you click on that goes to the website hosting the scam. That's what they do. So Mark Zuckerberg, Meta, all those people at that company, they accept money for thousands and thousands of scams. The people who built the architecture allow this to happen instead of, hiring manual moderators to manually review everything, human moderators to manually review everything from the start before people start seeing the ads, right? But that would mean less revenue. Oh, the investors. Come on, the investors, right? Anyway, it's terrible. They ask you, the user, to hit report ad on Meta, on Facebook and Instagram if you see an ad that violates their policies, like you're on the payroll and Congress does nothing about this. The FTC does nothing about this. No one who is an investigative authority does anything about this. And when I tell you the scale, thousands and thousands of scam ads all the time on Facebook and Instagram, and probably around just as many on TikTok, the way that my feed shows me almost nothing but scams, because I hunt them to make sure that I can help expose them, to show people the truth so they don't fall for these sorts of things. And the fact that this one here took someone for $24,000 inspired me to make this new video. Even if I only save one person with this video, even if this video only receives 50 or 100 views after an entire year, it's going to probably receive more than that. But if it barely does anything, if I save one person, then this is worth it. And if you like the fact that I'm being such a positive force for trying to help people, hit the like button down below. I would really appreciate it. So let's hit play on this and watch a little bit more about how this supposedly works.
Been pre-selected, and that is exactly why I am here. Not to sell you anything, but to show you step by step how this new tool works. You can start making money with it today. All you are going to need is your phone, a few free minutes each day, and the willingness to change your life. Speaking of change, let me introduce you to someone who knows exactly what it is like to turn things around overnight. His name is John. And what happened after he accepted YouTube's
stupid generic name, John. We have someone named John.
Check out what he has to say.
I came across the exact same video you are watching right now, and I thought, how on earth am I going to make money with this? But something told me to stick around and see if it actually worked.
Looks like a deep fake.
The very same day, using this new tool, I made my first $300. So I kept going, using it every single day for a while. I saved up enough to pay off all my debts and quit my job as a delivery driver.
I mean, one way you know this is going to be a scam, just in case you haven't already figured it out by the fact that they're using a deep fake of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, is because if you go to YouTube and look for a reward system, there's nothing about that because it doesn't exist. Scammers want you to think it exists so that they end up being able to scam you for tons of money.
Now, I take my wife and daughters to the best restaurants and give them the life they truly deserve. I have already put a down payment on my own home, and next month I am getting a brand new car.
So the fact that they're claiming that you're going to be able to make a lot of money with this and you'll be able to take your family to the best restaurants and maybe even buy a house means they're going after people who don't have a house, who can't go out to eat, who are desperate for money. And that shows you the level at which these scammers will go. Some of the scammers probably have families themselves, but they think that it's okay to go and prey on other people. I don't understand that myself. You'd think they'd be like, I have a family. I value other families. Why would I go and try to scam other people? But that doesn't really, exist in their brains.
So my advice for you, watch this video until the very end and get access to this tool because trust me, you will not regret it. I will see you inside the group with me and thousands of others.
Oh, the group. So this is going to go to like a group chat on WhatsApp or something. And that's always a scam. I mean, anytime there's a financial thing, come in our group chat on WhatsApp or whatever. It's going to be a scam. You're never going to find a WhatsApp group chat that's actually going to help you financially with your, building wealth or something. It's all scams. All of them.
Turn their lives around with it.
Well, Jordan, I'm sure there are some groups. I don't think so.
Making money with YouTube. Here is what Emma had to say after just 2 weeks of earning with YouTube.
Guys, I am obsessed with this tool. I was just scrolling through social media when I stumbled upon this new platform that lets users endorse content from major companies like Amazon, Walmart, Apple.
What is this early 2000s action movie, but like action comedy music?
From getting buried and stop bad actors from spreading on the platform. It's insanely simple. I spend just 15 minutes a day, sometimes even less, to hit my daily goal, which pays me $170 a day.
These are fake testimonials, of course. Even if it's not deepfake, which I believe it is, it's not legitimate.
To take my family on a dream vacation to Cancun and the beaches of Brazil. Look at what I've got in my account right now. I've only been saving for 2 weeks.
Oh, Brazil.
Almost $18,000.
Today, you can easily make at least $300. That is because YouTube needs people like
And if you're wondering why The Rock doesn't try to pull this down or why his people, his lawyers don't try to do some things, because he's using so many scams, it might not be worth their time and effort. Time, money, effort, whatever.
This has nothing to do with casinos, sports betting, or shady online.
They pull down one website, another one pops up, right?
What I am showing you is real. A legitimate company wants your help answering advertiser surveys, the same advertisers who pay YouTube every single day. And right now, practically every major company on the planet is paying to advertise on YouTube. I am talking billion-dollar corporations like Samsung, Netflix, Coca-Cola.
Netflix. Sorry, the AI-generated version of Dwayne Johnson's voice is funny.
Because honestly, that is nothing compared to what YouTube earns from these companies. To give you an idea.
So basically what they're claiming is that they're going to present you with something where you say whether or not you like a video or are neutral about it or don't like it. And then for some reason, when you hit that one button and take 2 seconds, actually 2 seconds to do that, they're going to claim you're going to get 40 or 50 bucks just for that one button press. And that's how you know, of many other reasons, that it's just way too good to be true and it's going to be a scam. And the fact that I've had people in my comments telling me they've been scammed big time by this sort of thing. I hope that you value what I'm trying to tell you about all this. This is not something that has any legitimacy whatsoever. And so in the end, YouTube reward system reviews and complaints, YouTube reward system scam, it is a scam. And I hope that you see this and I hope that you avoid everything, if it's called Flow Hub 5 or whatever it's called on the final page, it does not have any legitimacy no matter what kind of a checkout page it goes to. They're going to claim once you purchase it, that's the point when they're going to start trying to get your information and do something with you. I mean, it's not good what's happening with this. So I hope that you have received some help with this, that you value what I did here to try to save at least one person, hopefully many more. Like, comment, subscribe. The join button is down below. That's really big if you want to help my scam busting efforts. If you want to make money with YouTube, start publishing videos about content that you like, about interesting things, and see if you can start building an audience. Unfortunately, that's the best way to do this, or become a news publisher or something. I don't know. You can't, there's no YouTube rewards system. So YouTube rewards is not real. Real or fake? It's fake. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching.